In this video, I'm going to share with you a conversation I had with a driving tester last week, in which he gave me some advice that he'd like me to pass on to driving test candidates. This advice is specifically to do with the reverse around the corner. So let's get on with it. So the first piece of advice was that it's okay to move forward if you make a mistake on the reverse around the corner. So let's say you're the blue car here and this is the start of the corner and you're going to go around like this, and this will be the end of the corner around here. So let's say you're coming around the corner like this, nice and slowly, using good clutch control, watching behind you, looking over your shoulders as well as in your mirrors, and you're coming around like this. And very often people tend to misjudge the straightening up part here. So you see the way that's like a sort of like a V shape there. You're kind of coming in at I suppose a 45-degree angle, and this is the part where people sometimes misjudge the curb and they possibly accidentally let the back wheels here hit the curb. Now, it's perfectly okay just to stop and then to move forward a little bit like this, maybe straighten the car up a little bit like so, and then from there come back, then keeping your distance from the curb like that. So that's the first tip that the driving tester told me. It's perfectly okay just to go forward, just to readjust your wheel and come back again, and there's nothing wrong with that. Now you're probably going to lose a mark for it, but like, it's better than going up on the curb and getting a grade 3 mark. If you just hit the curb gently, you're probably going to get a grade 2 mark, a medium or small mark. But if you actually go and mount the curb and keep going, well, then you could be in serious trouble, and it could be a grade 3. So don't be afraid to go forward a little bit and go back again. But here's another important tip. Before you go forward, it is so important that you check all around you. So let's bring it back to now where we were. Now, before you go forward, and just pull forward a bit here, make sure you check all around you, over your left shoulder and of course your right shoulder, before you actually pull forward again. You can't just make the mistake and then literally go forward like that and then go back in. That's not going to work. You're going to lose marks there for observation if you do, because there could easily be someone coming up from behind you. So if you're going to fix that mistake, make sure you get a good blind spot check all around you, preferably over the left shoulder and the right shoulder. Make sure you get a good blind spot check and then pull forward, and from there come back again. So it's okay to fix the mistake by going forward, but you must check around before you do so. The third tip then is, let's say you've managed to do the corner pretty well. So you come around, you're starting here, you're finishing here. So let's bring it to the finish point. So you've finished the corner there pretty well, and it's the tester then would like you to move off. Now, what so many people forget here, and I've seen this on the test report sheets that you fellas have been emailing me in, what I see is observation moving off again, just like I said up here. When the tester tells you to move off after you've finished the reverse around the corner, don't just put it into first gear and go. Make sure you do your 1, 2, 3 rule that I've been saying to you all the time in my videos, because a lot of people forget to check the blind spot, which is here. Forget to check the blind spot in this area, and there could easily be another car coming up like this, or a cyclist or a motorbike or whatever coming, and you're literally moving off as they could be potentially overtaking you. So make sure to check your blind spot before you go. I know your mind is probably still on the reverse around the corner, and you're probably thinking about how the reverse around the corner has gone, but you must be focused enough to check your blind spot before you move off here. It's so important, because when you check your mirrors, you will see a lot in your mirrors, but I'm just going to put this red car here in the blue car's blind spot. So give or take, the red car is now in the blue car's blind spot. If you do not check over your right shoulder, you'll probably see here, here, and here in your mirrors. Like I'll just bring him over here, sorry. You'll probably see this fella here in your mirror, in your middle mirror, right mirror, but you won't see this fella. So that's why we have to check the mirrors and the blind spot before you pull off. And don't forget as well, if you're reversing around the corner, I'm just going to bring these back here a little bit. If you are reversing around the corner, I always advise people to look behind them mostly, over the shoulders, over the right shoulder, over the left shoulder, because if a car is coming, like if this red car is coming up the road, it's very important that you give way to that car. So the red car should go first. If the red car doesn't go around you or is unable to go around you, in that case then you should stop, give him 5 seconds, If he doesn't move around you after 5 seconds, what you do then is make sure you check all around, you do your blind spot like I was saying to you, and then you move forward here, indicate left, make sure there's no one on the main road of course, and go back to the start again. That way then he'll be able to move off out of your way then and go on the way like that. So always give way to traffic, cyclists, other road users behind you while you're doing the reverse around the corner. If they're not able to go around you, just start again. The same on this road. Let's say the red car is coming this way, and you're on this road here, so you're reversing back like this. It's exactly the same here. If you, the blue car, you're the driver of the blue car, if you see the red car coming along like this, the red car has to go first. You stop, blue car stops, allow the red car to overtake you, and then once the red car is gone, don't forget to check the blind spot all around you, and then continue along your way, provided it's safe, provided nobody else is coming. Okay, so there are some very important tips there on correcting mistakes and remembering good observation. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and I'll be back very soon with another driving lesson video. For other similar videos to do with the reverse around the corner, you'll see some videos on screen now, and also I'll leave links in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.